All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the ministry of Master Roel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz coming at you with another live lesson. Now, this evening, we're going to go into you have to arm yourself. He was hated. That means you have to be hated, okay? How much more if the head of the household is called Beelzebub, how much more of his servants, okay? So that's what this is about, okay? You have to, we're going to, you have to go to the same mindset and light afflictions that Yahushua is giving you, okay? And these are but light afflictions, okay? What he went through was, for a human being to go through that, okay, it's very horrible what Yahushua had to endure, okay? So we have to endure the same suffering as he suffered. Let's go into it. First, the book of Mark, chapter 15, verse 1. And straightway in the morning, the chief priests held a consultation with the elders and scribes and with the whole council, and they bound Yahushua and carried him away and delivered him to Pilate. So they bound him, okay, they arrested Yahushua, okay. Okay, could you imagine the Son of the Most High being arrested, okay? The one that made the universe, the one that made the galaxies, being arrested. But that's what happened. The book of Mark, chapter 15, verse 12. And Pilate answered and said again unto him, what will ye then that I do unto him whom ye call the King of the Jews? They cried out again, crucify him. Then Pilate said unto them, why, what evil has he done? So even Pilate, I was shy. Even Pilate wanted to deliver him, okay? But the wicked 2/3 had him crucified, okay? And he's going to come back pissed off, okay? When he comes back around this time, he's going to come back pissed off in a rage, okay? Doing mass death and killing and destroying, okay? When this thing goes down finally. Let's get it. When Yahushua comes back this time, he's going to come back as a divine force. The book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when he comes back as a divine force, okay, he's going to be doing mass death, mass killing, and destroying people, okay, when this thing finally goes down. Okay, one more. Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire and his chariots like a whirlwind, UFOs, to render anger and fury with his rebuke, with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and they that be slain of Yahweh shall be many. Okay, so it's going to be many. Okay, many of them. And you want to be on the right hand side when he comes, okay? Because when he comes back, he's gonna be fucking mad and pissed off, okay? When this thing goes down. Seek Yahweh Shai while you still can. The wicked need to forsake their ways and turn unto Yahweh. Be pardoned them, okay? Okay, give me a moment. The book of Jeremiah 25, verse, we'll go with 32. Thus say Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall come forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall rise up against from the coast of the earth, and the slain of Yahweh shall be even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be as dung on the ground, upon the ground. Howl ye shepherds and cry and hollow yourselves and the ashes and principles of the flock for the days of your slaughter and of your disposition, Slakia, and accomplishments, and ye, verse 35, and the shepherds of the flock have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. The voice of the cries of the shepherds and of the flock shall be heard, for Yahweh have spoiled upon their pastures, and the peaceable habitations are cut down because of the fierce anger of Yahweh. He have forsaken his covert, and the lion for their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of his fierce anger. So when Yahweh finally comes back, he's going to be doing mass death and killing and destroying, okay, once again. When he comes back, so you want to be on the right hand side of Yahweh Shai when he comes back, okay? You don't want to be on the left hand side. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which persecuted for the righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11, blessed are ye that when men revile you and persecute you and say all manner of false evil against you falsely for my name's sake, for my sake. For rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets which was before you. Back over to the book of Mark, chapter 15, we go with 14. Then Pilate said unto them, why, what evil has he done? And they cried out even more exceedingly, crucify him. And so Pilate willingly contend releasing Barabbas unto them and delivered Yahushua when he was scourged him to be crucified. And the soldiers led him away into the hall of the pilgrim, and they called together the whole land. Verse 17, and they clothed him with a purple and laid a crown of thorns and put it on his head and began to salute him, Hail, King of the Jews. Okay, so they mock Yahweh Shai. You think he's not going to be pissed off when this thing goes down? When this thing goes down, he's going to be doing mass death and killing and destroying, okay, undiscriminately. Okay, that's why you have to get this thing while you still can. Seek Yahweh Shai while you still can. Come over here to the book of Peter's. Book of Peter's, I'll look at this, chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Mashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves with the same mind. For he that is suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, and hopefully you was edified. Shalom.